Hey Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that all is well with you. Before anything else, I'd like to greet you guys a happy birthday. I hope that in your season, universe will be showering you with blessings and wonderful surprises. So this is the other person reading. It's specifically intended for those that need insight and guidance about an ex-friend. Could also be somebody that ghosted you recently, or anybody at all that you're no longer in talking terms with, okay? Hopefully this will give you the clarity that you seek. Let's allow the cards to illuminate things that you're not seeing, the blind spots or shadow. Virgo, please keep in mind that the roles can also be vice versa. So take this messages however resonates for you, okay? Kindly check your other signs as well for important messages. Without further ado, let's begin. We ask for insight and guidance for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know about this other person, please? What does Virgo need to be aware of about this other person? All right, here we go. For the heart of the matter, we have the Magician. This person is in the background working their magic here. They're trying to create attraction, but also can't bring themselves to address their true feelings for you. I also feel like this person has been checking your social media or keeping tabs on you, Virgo. But they could also be waiting for the right moment to communicate and reach out, okay? Let's see, what is the challenge here? We have the Seven of Swords. So now that this card showed up, I do feel like there's a shadow side of this person becoming very manipulative, working their magic, doing something within their power here to get something out of the situation. The Seven of Swords, though, I feel like you are fully aware of this person's patterns and tendencies. After carefully observing, introspecting, it's like you're starting to notice their secretive behavior or shady behavior. This might also be somebody withholding information or communication at this time. It's like they're not able to face you. You've been wanting for this person to be very straightforward. Let's see. The root or cause, we have the Empress. This is Libra, Taurus energy. So being the Empress, I feel like you want expansion, growth. This is also you stepping into your power, Virgo. And I feel like you are at the stage of your life where you're really focusing on your career, putting yourself out there. And like I said, this person is in the background, okay? Let's see what happened in the recent past. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So it might have been a relationship that was on and off. It feels very karmic here. Some of you are wanting to release yourself from the karmic loop, but each and every time this person is pulling you back. This person has a way of charming you as well. But for some of you, I feel like you're really learning the lesson here. You're not repeating the same cycle. You're really asserting yourself is what I'm seeing. So let's see, what is this person's intention for you, Virgo? Now we have the Chariot card. So it's like they want to go towards you. They're using their willpower here. But it almost feels like they're trying to force the situation. The Wheel of Fortune does mean change, right? The wheel is constantly turning. They feel like whatever has happened in the past was unfortunate, how things turned out, how things pan out between you both. But on your end, you use that experience to really grow and flourish. Now with the Chariot card, I feel like they want to take action here. They want to fix the matter. They want you both to be on the same page once again. However, become very aware because I feel like there's ulterior motives. The Chariot can oftentimes be driven by ego, being blinded by one's desire. They need to be also be very honest with themselves here with Seven of Swords. Like, what is their real intention? Is it because they're afraid of losing you? They're afraid that you're completely moving forward and they feel left out? Could it also be that they're just wanting a sense of familiarity here? The Chariot can also warn them of impulsive tendency. So it's best to really introspect and ask themselves, what are they getting out of the situation, okay? Let's see, in the immediate future. These are the, okay, that's a lot. I'm going to put that back in, Virgo. I apologize for that. So it's a little bit of a reckless decision, right? Just how the cards came out as well. It's reckless. It's not something well thought of. They need to really think of the consequences along the way, because with Wheel of Fortune, some things in the past didn't work out. There could be repetitive behavior. There could also be some red flags that you're now starting to notice. So if they're going to come back into your life with the same kind of mindset and the same also way of handling the relationship, this can also mean be careful of being stuck, because it could be the same outcome all over again. So let's see, in the near future, now we have the Strength card. Could be a Leo. So again, I'm really sensing that they're trying to force the situation to happen. However, there are things beyond their control. Likewise, Virgo, for you, there are things you cannot control, such as somebody's thoughts, feelings, and free will. But what you can control is yours, okay? How you perceive the situation, how you feel about the situation. There might be a need for you to detach your attachment, your feelings, to see things in an objective sense. Okay, weigh pros and cons. The Strength card is also looking into your inner strength to hold your ground here, making appropriate decisions for you. Don't let somebody influence your decision or manipulate your choices. I also feel like you are finally freeing yourself from the control that this person had on you, okay? Because in the past, there was tendency for this person to dictate the relationship, lead the relationship. And you being the Empress here can mean that you've been very loving, giving, and submissive. It's a very motherly kind of energy. You have been very tuned into the needs of this person. But at some point, you were also shying away from your full potential. I feel like once you grasp the reins of your own confidence, Virgo, you're going to steer your life towards a different direction, okay? It's all a matter of believing in yourself, having faith in your abilities, that you can steer your life. You can cycle up here, not cycle down, okay? Let's see, how does this person feel about you at this time? So we have the Three of Wands. Wow, they're definitely waiting here. They have been waiting. They have been preparing themselves. They're waiting for your return as well. If you have already moved away from this person, like physically, traveling somewhere, going somewhere, it's like they're waiting for you. They're anticipating the moment where you both can come together. They may actually be making that happen here with Magician, right? The Magician is whatever you set your mind into, your heart into, it's possible. And the Chariot is saying that this person could think, as long as I put effort in, perhaps Virgo will agree. Eventually, Virgo will see this in a positive way. But again, there's tendency for manipulation here, okay? I'm just picking up the shadow. Let's see, how does this person see you? You have the Five of Cups. So it seems like they're regretting what they've done, what they've said in the past, how they treated you. The Five of Cups can also mean that they're draining their energy away, because instead of focusing on themselves, they're living in the past, all right, and able to really free themselves in the wheel, the loop. They're definitely still grieving about the ending here. It's something that they don't want to accept as well. Some of you are already moving forward to a new love, because the Empress here is a re-emergence of new love, new passion, new excitement. It's essentially expansion here in so many ways. And yes, your feelings could still be up and down, but that's because with this Magician, there's still some kind of attachment, or this person is still trying to pull the strings here, and you feel it, you vibe it. They're energetically sending you out that kind of message. I'm still here, I'm still looking at you, observing you. You feel it here, Virgo. And so the transformation is not completely full at this point. That's why the Strength card is saying it's not going to end anytime soon unless you make a stand. And don't let fear be the reason why you would want to come back to this person, okay? It can get pretty scary once that you grasp the reins of your confidence and go in a direction, go on your own, go on a soul-searching journey, but be inspired, positively visualize what the future brings towards you, Virgo. Don't let a sense of familiarity or fear keep you in the loop. You might be missing out on plenty more opportunities that are coming your way, okay? As soon as you work on believing that with the Empress, you're going to be a very magnetic energy. And the breakthrough that you're looking for love or for work for some of you is going to be coming in. There needs to be a shift in mindset. Take control of your mind as well, because the Magician here wants you to believe something when it's not real. This is a trickster energy, okay? Creates illusion. So you need to find out what's real and what's not with Seven of Swords. So let's see, hopes and fears. What is this person holding on to in terms of hopes and fears? We have the Three of Cups. So if this is not a romantic interest, it could also be a friend that may have deceived you in the past. This could be regarding money for some of you. Or just you felt used by this person somehow to their own benefit. It's like I said, Empress, you have been very loving and supportive. So with the Three of Cups, they now have realized that they lost a very special friendship with you. They lost a very special person in their life. Now, I also feel like for some of you may have found out that this person was talking to somebody else. That could be the truth that they have hidden from you. That there was somebody else in the picture. And at some point, they tried to keep both people together. There's a sense of, I can manage juggling. I can manage keeping both by my side. And you and this other person that they're dealing with, you both may not be aware that each other exists. And now with the Strength card, this can also talk about 50-50. 50% of this person's attention is with you, and the other is with that other person. But refusing to let you go here, when this is not truly what you deserve. Of course, you want somebody to be fully loyal to you. So what is the possible outcome here? The probable future. Three of Swords. So yes, it can get pretty messy, but it's also saying here that finally things are being put into perspective. It could be a painful truth that will come out, but it's also the first step towards healing. I feel like you're going to finally release all of this in your system, banish this all out of your system by choosing to forgive whatever this person has done towards you, so that no low vibrational energy associated to your experience can still tie you with the karmic loop, okay? Some of you are also saying, the cards are also saying here, that be careful of taking this person back. If their intentions are not real or authentic, it can be the same outcome again. So be cautious of the same lessons, okay? Don't repeat the lessons here. Even if this person shows regret, if there's no full transformation, and if they're also still, keeping options on the side, it may not be fair for you to really put yourself out there again, only for this person to take advantage of your kindness. Okay, so Virgo, you need to strengthen yourself here with the Strength card, to really focus on your progress here and not get sidetracked, because I feel like that's exactly what this person is trying to do. Trying to charm their way, trick their way to take you off of your focus, of your progress. You're already doing so well here. There's already a new beginning with the Empress and the Three of Wands, okay? Now, why is the Magician card here, please? Let's clarify these cards. Nine of Swords. So you might have been experiencing stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. This person here has been bugging you, has been, giving you hints and signs, very subliminal messages, indirect. But you also feel like they're trying to play mind games here. So always remember that this is not the reality of your life, Virgo. You have the power to take control over your thoughts. This is also an opportune time for you to speak to somebody, like address the matter once and for all. I also feel like this person feels some type of guilt. However, it's not truly processing these emotions very, very well. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? We have the Five of Swords. Wow. Indeed, some kind of mind games going on here. So the Five of Swords is also some kind of conflict argument that blew out of proportion. You feel like this person used you. I keep getting that here, Virgo. And you could be thinking, why is this happening to me after everything you've done towards this person? So how do you heal from this? First and foremost, even though it's hard, Virgo, know that you are not a victim of the situation, okay? There are things that are beyond your control, such as other people's free will, behavior, thoughts, and feelings. What you can choose to control, though, is how you choose to react on this, okay? So I feel like Forgiveness is needed, especially forgive yourself for having to experience this. It might have been a repetitive behavior on this person's end. But like I said, you're not a victim of the situation. Choose to turn your pain into power with the Empress. Be careful that this person may also start some drama once again. We have the Eight of Cups. So I see that you're really walking away. This is the direction where you're heading, towards the light, okay? I also feel like there's new love coming in for you. But what's important is that as you nourish yourself and take care of your needs, you're beginning to also understand now why things needed to happen that way, because the universe does not want to associate you with this kind of very stressful and painful energy. This is not the way to live life, okay? You have the power to attract the love that you deserve by first fully healing yourself from everything. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, please? So we have the Page of Cups. So each and every time this person came into your life, there was a sense of perhaps this time around things can change. What if we try our luck? Perhaps things can change. But with Page of Cups, even though your intention was real, even though you had high hopes for this person, like I said, this is something beyond your control. It's like there's self-sabotaging tendency here. Just as when things are getting better between you both, this person sabotages the success you both have, or the progress that you both have. That's because they still are lacking some kind of maturity here, Virgo, okay? I feel like you being the Empress, you already have been through a lot, and at this stage in your life, you can't afford to be in a very stressful, draining, one-sided relationship, okay? You know that you deserve better here. Why is the Chariot card here, please? So we have the Ten of Cups. So it's like they want to go back to how things were. But again, there's ego-driven motivation here. Why is the Ten of Cups here, please? Let me clarify that card, the full card. So it's like this person wants a new beginning with you. But like I said, I keep getting this message. Forgiveness is different from taking this person back. You can choose to forgive, so finally it will be a clean slate. You no longer have any kind of attachment with this person whatsoever, therefore making room for new opportunities. But I also feel like you might get sidetracked by this person, so keep your distance, protect your energy and your space with Nine of Wands. Know when to create boundaries and know when to let loose, okay? This Nine of Wands is also a wounded soldier, so you have been really standing strong and be strong, but you must remain resilient, okay? That means that whatever lesson you have learned from the past, don't forget or don't lose sight of what this taught you, because I feel like with the trickster energy here, this person can try to shift the situation around and make you believe that this is the right decision, to give them another chance, okay? So don't put your guards down around this person. Why is the Three of Wands here, please? The Knight of Swords. So also feel like this is a very impulsive decision on their end. If they're going to reach out to you or when they're going to reach out to you, it's not really something very well thought of. It's like kind of like a heat of the moment. You know what I mean? So the best way to do this is to ground yourself, assert yourself, and be ready as well for new opportunities that the universe will bestow upon you. I feel like things are start to move forward in your love life if you start shifting your focus on the possibility. Now, how this person sees you, we have the Hangman. So it's like they were not able to fully give in this relationship with you. They knew that they were holding themselves back. It was a sense of not letting go of their comfort zone. The Hangman can also represent the need to make a sacrifice. Like they were not able to make sacrifices for you, and this is something now that they're regretting. Why is the Three of Cups here, please? They also feel stuck on you still, stuck on the past. But you are constantly evolving here, Virgo. So this is no longer your reality. It is this person now that could be possibly stuck in the past, okay? Why is the Three of Cups here, please? So we have the Ten of Wands. Yes, it has been a burden on your shoulder. I also feel like this person is afraid that you're going to finally leave everything behind because they miss what you both have. They miss you, you know. They really have been realizing a lot about what you both have shared. Why is the Three of Swords here, please? But there are also deep-rooted issues here with Six of Cups. I feel like your person here needs to go through a lot of cycles to finally learn. Now we have the Justice card. This is about cutting karmic cycles, karmic loops here. And the Justice can also mean seeing both sides of the situation, not to romanticize things, but take everything as it is. See it for what it is, okay? Not the good or bad, but just for what it is, so you can make appropriate decisions for yourself. The Justice is also doing things right by you. This can mean facing the consequences of what they've done. There will be divine justice for you here, Virgo. If you felt like you've been tricked, manipulated, or deceived by this person, know that there's divine justice that they will have to answer to, okay? Or they could also be forced by universe to finally face their fear and make things right. Whatever the case may be, the scales are now being brought back into balance. This is also the direction where you're heading. There will be healing. There will be a new reemergence of strength with you, okay? So let's get some advice card for you, Virgo. What is your advice, please, for Virgo going through the situation? Okay, a card fell out. Give me a second. So this is a very strong message. It says, say no. Say no, Virgo. Rejection is universe protection here. Let's see what this card has to say. The ego is exposing you to behaviors and circumstances that aren't in your best interest. It is keeping you from being self-loving and honoring your spirit. Be aware of these toxic conditions and say no to them. Whether your ego is condoning indulgences of body, emotion, or thinking, or is exposing you to people and things that are unconscious and unloving, you know in your heart that the influence around you are harmful. Reflect on what behavior, association, or thought is bringing you down. In which area are you moving against the flow of your spirit? In that way, are you ignoring the guidance of your higher self? What choices, situations, behaviors, or people are toxic to you? Your divine creator has given you the gift of free will and allows you to make all choices in your life. You are free to make them, but you're not free of their consequences. Examine the circumstances you face now and recognize which choices brought you where you are. Then say no to the negative and toxic ones. Love and value your spirit enough to reject what doesn't serve you. Divine forces will help you once you decide to love yourself enough to firmly say no. Yes, so the Justice card is also reflecting past action and see where it brought you now. So this is really hard lessons, karmic lessons here, Virgo. And universe will help you as well move forward. Now, this is your reading. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Take only what resonates and leave out what doesn't. Happy birthday again to you, Virgo. I wish you all the best. Sending you love and light, and namaste.